Who are going all of my loyals? If don't know dancehall dash out and we tell them to watch out, you know. Yes, I. Alright, you know, we have to take the time off to big up all of who support the thing. All of who we are show love to the thing. If don't know, I'm going to continue to support the thing because don't know a whole heap of thing we have to talk about. You see me? So right now, as you know, Tommy Lee Sparta still in a custody. The questioning of the whole heap of thing them say I go on a mobile and thing. You see me? So right now we have a little thing we want to share, especially with the young artists that are following that thing. I'm going to take in a thing because to me it's important. Besides, so we could get into it.
Yo, turn up the mic, boy. When me run out, slicker than the X6, the G5. Make the trees like the vibes on the string vibes. Y'all say them that them want me, the real vibes, yeah.
In this video, I'm going to talk about a well-known DJ out of Jamaica called Tommy Lee Sparta. And the vibes. I don't know what I'm latest song. The under vibes. By the way, guys, Tommy Lee recently became a person of interest again, people. There's no doubt that Tommy Lee is a talented youth. Right? If you love dancehall music, him have enough influence on the youths them at Jamaica. The reason the police have named Tommy Lee as a person of interest recently are because I'm affiliation with some activities that we are going on Flankers. And everybody knows that Flankers Tommy Lee come from. Flankers is one of them places that were very volatile, one of them bad man community. One of them places where some of the baddest gangs come out of, right? It's one of them places that we're afraid of when you're there mobile. And Tommy Lee is said to be a man who have whole heap of influence in that community. And he have some link to our go on. That's essentially what it is. Now the police will never ever release all the information them have. Right? And I know a whole heap of youths are gonna say, boy, a target Tommy Lee. But what I can't understand with a whole heap of them artists here is that when them so-called boss, when them reach, when them have a few hit songs, when things are going for them, why them not drop the badness? You have to understand that the police work off of intelligence, and sometimes the police are work a case for a long time before them call out a person of interest. You know? So over the years, we have seen Tommy Lee get involved in a whole heap of little things when alright. Whole heap of is like him no one left certain crowd. And I don't know why when things start to go on for them not just drop the badness and try to have a positive influence upon the youth them. Now another thing on me hear out there is that Tommy Lee start out in a scamming. And that lead me to the next story I want to get in, guys. So I was involved in the search of the premises and so on, me and another sergeant from Mocha. And we were augmented by some police officers from Kingston and so on. And people would find things in the house. I was there. I was one of the officers who was considered an expert in the area, and we find lottery scamming paraphernalia in the house. We find laptop with lead lists and them something there. And for the people who want to know what lead list is, let me just give a simple breakdown. A lead list is really a piece of document, whether physical document or document stored on a computer that contain personal information of other persons, right? And this personal information can include, your name, telephone, address, your credit card information, social insurance information, and whole heap of other little personal information that can uniquely identify somebody. Now, the lead list when most scammers have usually contain information of persons who reside in the United States and Canada. And this is the kind of information that we found on Tommy Lee's laptop. When they call up the matter, I was supposed to testify and them dismiss the matter because apparently him attorney, Ernest Smith, filed a no case submission in the court. And what he said is that the Crown failed to prove that his client, Tommy Lee, is involved in lottery scamming because even the laptop where we find the lead span, we couldn't attribute the leads to Tommy Lee because a whole heap of other people use the laptop, right? And it's something them will find at the house. Them I say we can't attribute it to Tommy Lee, and them have a point, because there is a difference between having possession on your person and having constructive possession, right? When constructive possession is basically, you know, you're in the premises and you have control, you have access and control, right? But it's not on your person. It's not physically on your person. So if we did find it on his person, then we would have a better argument in a court. But because the lawyer said, listen, I know him alone occupy the house, and him have a whole heap of friends come there, and this other youth were in charge with him called O'Brien. He had access to the place too. And so because the prosecutors feel to establish that kind of position, them just say, yo, what, make we show this case. Because it was mostly a case based on possession of identity information with the intention to use it to commit a crime. For me, I am not accusing him get off of the case, right? And the justice system work. People, I think Tommy Lee need to examine him life and realize, if him not separate himself from certain things, it a go bring him down. It a go bring down in career. Him have to start to think consciously, right? Him get off of the scamming case good. So you have a chance to build yourself and make a difference. So do that, no man. One more little thing here about Tommy Lee, people, where me laugh every time I remember it. You know, Tommy Lee is a cool youth. You know, me talk to him and he's a youth where you can't reason with. But me remember when we supposed to, when we do the Q&A with Tommy Lee and in Girlfriend and O'Brien, the three of them will lock up, right? And the other sergeant who was on the operation with me, he was the main investigator. He did the case. And him said to me, say, all right, Watson, why you help me with the Q&A? So a Q&A is really when a suspect gets his attorney, is cautioned, and in the presence of his attorney, is questioned, right? The attorney is not supposed to answer on his behalf. The attorney is just there to guide him, but him going to answer the question. The other sergeant who was there said, I'm do the Q&A with Tommy Lee, right? And him said to me, say, boy, do the Q&A with him Girlfriend, right? And another police do the Q&A with O'Brien. Tommy Lee looked on the sergeant and said, boy, yeah, me no want Indian question my girl, you know. Indian look like he's a sharp youth, you know. Me take on my woman and a star. Yeah, me no want him question my, he better him question me, man. Me no trust Indian, you know. It was so funny, people. First of all, me and Tommy Lee now have the same taste in a woman, right? So there's no way that I would ever want Tommy Lee girl. Secondly, I'm a professional, all right? I don't get personal with suspect them kind of way there. Thirdly, me not growing up kind of people. Me not have a problem with people bleach out them skin. If you decide to bleach out your skin and that make you happy, then so be it. But I'm not a big fan of people who bleach out them skin. And if you see them people, Tommy Lee and him woman and everybody, body bleach out them skin, and me not in them thing there. So I found it kind of funny. I say, artist, relax yourself. No, you are the big man and you are the star, you know. How you feel threatened by little me? You understand? Anyway, we laugh about it and we do this Q&A, and you know, we basically charge them and everything. The justice system work for them, and that's how it goes. So big up to Tommy Lee. The only thing I say, Tommy Lee, you have to rethink your life, boss, and start to make a difference. You understand? You have to start to think positively. Me definitely don't like all of Tommy Lee music, but he might have some good music we can really rock to. He's a talented youth. Anyway.
So hear me liars, right? They say much I show you say music and certain things now go mesh. Because at the end of the day, now go work. Aside, you just find yourself in a one bag of cascas and one bag of this with the law. So one of the young artists them fi just go and do the music, do the right thing. You see me? And go and take them career serious. You see me? Yeah man, no bother with the badness and no bother with the music, with the badness. Aside, you don't know Dancehall that short now. And we always tell them say watch out.